This is Travis Wayne Goodsell. I was replying to comments when I realized that I still haven't gotten around to finding any kind of source for Brigham Young's original temple text. And so I did a search and found it almost right away. It was the second source that I checked. You have to have an academia.edu account in order to access it. It's called The Historical Development of the LDS Endowment, Part 1. And Richard Ware is the author of the publication. And he says he went to BYU to do work there as a student. And but yet, as you read it, you realize he's trying to be very open. So he does seem to indicate a rational mind. He does, however, make a huge error in calling evidence as hearsay of an 1890 account concerning what Joseph Smith did. Other than that, he was getting right to the direct comments of Brigham Young and his followers, John Taylor and Kimball and those other guys. So those are reliable. I just wanted to share that with you. Historical development, the historical development of the LDS Endowment, Part 1, on academia.edu. So if you Google that, or if you have an academia.edu account, get into it, look up the historical development of the LDS Endowment, Part 1. Because if the church was still practicing this, especially at the Salt Lake Temple, where they have been holding live versions until Friday when they shut down the temple for who knows how many years. It's live. And if you read over what Brigham Young had in his temple endowment ceremony as part of the ritualistic play, the church would be skyrocketing in single male converts and lesbian converts. Now that the church no longer considers homosexuals as apostates. You have to read it for yourself. It is... If ever there was a time to be concerned as an alt-right Republican Mormon, it is finding out how Brigham Young had set up the temple drama. And if you're not going to bother to look it up, if you're not going to bother to get an academia.edu account so that you can find out what this is that I'm talking about, because I'm not going to share it with you. I'm going to leave it up to you to find out for yourself. I'm getting the tears here. Whew. But just remember, remember the doctrines of Brigham Young. Especially the one in 1853, which he finally made official in his announcement, which explains the drama that he himself established. You'll love it. If you're a single male a Mormon lesbian. And that should tip you off right there as to what it's about. So, oh man, I thought I had got some secret knowledge by being one to have gone through the endowment before the 1991 change. I thought the suicide pact was a big enough shocker as it was for me as a teenage boy. So again, academia.edu, The Historical Development of the LDS Endowment, Part 1, by Richard Ware.